Okay, here is the map. You can see the green icon here. This is where the person that is carrying the delivery to the destination is, the current location. Then I want to search a location. You can see the location. The current location is pointing to Jamasoft. I'm in Jamasoft. This is the current location where I am, Jamasoft. So zoom it down. So I want to search for previous drugs. Then if I pick this, you can see I pick previous drugs pharmacy. So you can see this is where I am. This is my destination where I'm going to deliver it. You can see my targets. You can see previous pharmacy on the list. So if you tap on the target, you can see previous pharmacy, Kabai Road. So this is the Google map. So the person that is delivering, like the person that is carrying the item to go and deliver, is the person that is going to be viewing this map to help him or her get to the destination easily without mixing road. So the map will help you, so you can navigate the map. You can zoom it. You can see that the road, the blue road, is our location where we are going to. So you can see it, very sweet and flexible. So you can zoom it down, you can zoom it up, you can zoom it up. So that is that on the map. Okay, this is what we have done so far. So this one is called the onboarding screen, where you can click next to view all the onboarding screen. If we are done with the app, this onboarding screen will only come out once. So you can also skip it. Click the button up here to skip. So let's assume we go next. So here is the login screen, where we can now type the email address. So if we type the email address, we type the password, then we can toggle the password. Then we can click continue. So when we log in, this is the user's login area, like the people that wants to use the app. This is their login area. There are a couple of things they can do here. The first one here is to track delivery. If they have a delivery, if they place a delivery, they can track that delivery. Now let's assume that you type in a wrong delivery number and click track. It will tell you invalid tracking number. Now let's assume you have a genuine delivery number. Then when you click track, a detail of the delivery, say we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as an invoice number attached to your tracking number. Then if you click yes, it will now take you to shipment details, like the detail of the item that you shipped. Now here you can see the destination, registered, the progress, pickup, registered, pickup, delivered, sender name. You can see the sender details. You can see the receiver details. You can see the ship dates. You can see the estimated date of delivery. There you can see the shipment information. These are the shipment information. Then you can now see the shipment history, the process, the movement of the shipment will be recording here as you update it from the back end, from the administrative panel, as the shipment is moving, it will be recording here. So when they can come here and be monitoring the movement of the item. Then if they are done with it, they can click here and close. Now that is for the shipment, the tracking. Now another thing is that you have pending action. Update your profile. Now meaning this person have not update profile. You can click, you can say pending. If you click it will take you here where you can now see profile, click profile. Then you can now update a few information here. Then you can upload your picture. You can select the picture of your choice and click choose. The system will load to see it's loading the image. Once it's successful, the image will appear. Successful. The image have appeared. So you can now update if you want to update all these other informations. Then we'll go back. So this one is for managing address. Now adding address, you can save up your address on the system so that you can easily pick it from when you are doing web, you can pick it. If you are doing anything within the system, you can always pick from your saved address. These are saved ones. You can add new address, select the address type, home or office. Then you can now enter the address. So it's using Google Map to filter the address. So the address have been filtered, so you can now save it. So this one I just saved. This is it here. This is this one I just saved. Let me save my office on. Office. I'll say 33. Okay. Okay. I can look for Jamasoft. Jamasoft. If I click Jamasoft, you can see Jamasoft. Then Jamasoft. Then I'll click save. You can see it's Jamasoft Limited, Jamasoft Constant Limited, Abuja, Nigeria. You can now you have saved it up, so you can go back. That is for managing of profile. So when the person is done with the management of the profile, this pending action will disappear. It will no longer show up again. Now, this one here is to send the web view. Like you want to do a web view, you can click here. When you click here, it brings you here. You can choose the type of this thing you want. Is it bike, car, truck, or whatever. Let's say you pick up bike. Then you have sender details and receiver details. You can add up the sender details. Let's say Divine. The address of Divine is Jamasoft. Jamasoft. You know, we are going to do this place to also pick address from the one we already saved. So we'll add up that later. So you can put the phone number. Then you can now save. You can now add it. Then the one I've added have appeared here. Then I can now add for the receiver. Let's say the receiver is John. The address of John is, let's say uh, um, Ikeja. This is Ikeja. Ikeja City Mall. Yeah, let me pick this as the address. Then I can now put the phone number. Then I'll add. You can see I've added for the sender, I've added for the receiver. Then I'll click next. Then it will bring me here. Then I will select the category, enter the item name. Let's say I want to ship iPhone 14 Pro Max. Then I'll enter the weights. Then I'll enter the quantity. How many is it? 5, 6, 1, 2. Let's say 1. Maybe the value. Let's say 200,000. Yeah, I think this is 200,000. Yeah, 200,000. Then I will now add the image of the iPhone. I'll pick the image of the iPhone, and as you can see, it's loading up the image. Successful, loaded. So if you now click here, you will now click continue to check out. Thereafter here, the person will now make payment for this item. So that is that for sending item. Now let's assume we also added book a seat, like seat reservation for vehicles. If you click book a seat, you select is it one-way trip or round trip. If it's round trip, then you pick from your departure states. Then you now click select the terminal. Then you click destination. The destination. Then you pick the dates. The date that you want to leave. Since it's a round trip, it will bring out the returning date. But if it's one way, returning trip date will no longer be there. But if it's round trip, returning date will not be there. Then I can now pick for the returning dates, and now enter how many seats number do I want. Okay, I want 2 seat number, 2 seats. Then I'll click next. Then I can now see available bus A and bus B. I can choose bus A, I can choose bus B. You can see each of them have their prices. Then you can now see here the passenger. The details of the passenger will appear here. Then I can now select a seat. Select seats. Now this is the price. Then I want to select seats. Then this is the seat. Then the seat on red shows that this one has been booked. The seat on green shows that this one is available. The seat on blue shows that is the one you just selected now. Let me select this. You can see that I've selected seat 1 and seat 2. If I'm not comfortable with this seat, I can remove seat 2, select seat 3. If I'm not comfortable with seat 3, I can remove this one and select this one. If this is number of seats selected, select 2 seats. Like now that I've selected 2 seats, if I try to select the third seat, which I enter to select 2 seats, but I'm choosing 3 seats now, it will tell me you cannot select more than 2 seats that you have entered. If you want to change the number of seats, the person can go back to change the number of seats. But for now, we are selecting 2 seats. Then I'll click OK. Then here is the seat selected. Seat is the seats I've selected, 1 and 9. I can also clear the seats. Maybe I want to clear it and reselect again. I'll go back again and select, and click OK. Now I've selected 9 and 12. Now when I'm done selecting this, I'll click proceed. Then it will now ask me to choose a payment option. So which we are integrating Paystack at this way. So we can also integrate other payment options. So that is that on this place. So after here, the person makes payment and the whole thing is successful. So let's go back to other things. Then we also have the ticket. My ticket, this is where they will see the ticket they have booked before now. Either the used or unused ticket will appear here. That is that on that. So we have this express drop off for we have not done this, we have not done get estimate, we have not done clear payments. All these ones we are going to do it. So I've placed a map under this express. I will show you this on a real device so I can see the real texture of this map. For now, this is what we have in the client side. Now the client side, the user side, now they can also fund their wallet. You can click fund wallet. This is quick funding options. You can choose 1,000, 30,000, 15,000. This is just like a suggestion. You can select from any of these options. If you select from any of these options, you click proceed. So it will load and take you to where you do your confirmation. Then paystack is selected. All these ones are still coming soon. Then if you select this, you click continue. Remember I'm paying 15,000. You click continue. It will continue and proceed to paystack. So the paystack is loading up. It's loading up. Let's wait for paystack to come up. So okay, I've used up the transaction number that was there. I am manually putting this transaction number. So, but when we are done, we put the transaction number will be dynamic. But this one I put it manually. So Spacer will not process the same transaction number two times, reference number two times. That is why you see duplicate transaction reference. So I can now cancel the payment and come back. So that is that on this. So the next thing here is history. Now this history is, let's say, my transaction history. This is balance, this is chart, this is like a transaction history, transaction that I made on this app. Then if I click each of these transactions, you can see the receipt of the transaction. Can go back, can go back. Now we also have save bank. You can come here and save up your bank, like save your bank by default. Like for people that are drivers, the people that will be driving, people that will be doing the logistics, delivery, they will need to save their bank in order to receive their payment. Then this is the bank they have saved already. You can also add new bank. Can add new bank. Now if you come here, you select the bank you want. Now this is, let me select First Bank. Then I'll put the account number. If I put the account number, once the account number is complete, you see automatically it verifies the account name. Then I can now click save. Successful. So all of this that is happening is still happening on the demo version. When we are done with the back end, so that these things will be submitting to the back end. Here leads on to the save bank, and add bank, and the saved bank also. So now the next one is our control, where we can lead to the profile, where we can go to our security. So this security change password is where we can change password. This is where we can change PIN. We are going to use this PIN for confirmation, transaction confirmation. Before you successfully complete any transaction, you have to enter your PIN to confirm actually you are the one. So that is that. So this one is biometrics. If you enable biometrics, because this is simulator, biometric is not available on this simulator. But if you test on the real device, it will pop up your fingerprint for you to enable it. So that is for fingerprints. So the next thing we have here is manage wallets. We have gone through some of this. So this is withdrawal history, which is this one we've done here. This one is trip history, like the people that is riding, the people that is sending order. Now, if they have any trip, like the people that is delivering, if they have any trip, this is where the trip they have gone before. This is where it will list. Now, this one is add bank and fund. We have already checked these two. So the next one is share app. Now this is where you can give a bonus for people that will invite their friends and family. They will come here and get their referral number, and they can click this to share it on WhatsApp and all that. So I think this for sharing, like referring somebody to the app. So the next one is deleting accounts. Like someone wants you wish to delete your account from the system, you can click delete, read the warning message. After you are done reading the warning message, then you can now delete. This one is log out. So if I press this now, it will log me out and let me come back again. So so that is that. Okay, we have withdrawal. Let's say somebody wants to withdraw. A rider wants to withdraw money. You can click withdraw. Withdraw will bring you here. Then you put the amount. Your balance here is 100,000. You put, let's say, if you want to withdraw 100,000, you can put the 100,000 to withdraw. If you pass the 100,000, it will tell you insufficient fund, that your balance is not up to 1 million naira. 1 million naira, you have only 100,000. So if you delete one more, then if you delete one more, you can now click this there to ask you to choose from the bank accounts that you have already saved before. You can search for the bank account, you can select this. Now you click done, then it will bring you to this place where you see the proofread what confirm what you have selected. Then you click this one. Now when you click this one, it will now ask you to put down your pin. You can put your pin, you can toggle the pin to see the pin what you have typed. Then you can now confirm. Transaction will go successfully if the pin is correct. So that is that on withdrawal. I think what else? So now let's look at the driver side. The driver side. So I'm going to change this. Let me log this out. Then I've logged this out. So I'm going to switch the account to driver. So I'm switching the account to driver. So I've switched the account to driver. If I log in now, you can see the interface have changed. Now these are the people that are doing the logistics business. They will be carrying the logistics to the destination they are going to. They can also update their profile. They can also now they can register their car. Like you want to register your car, you can come here and register the car, upload the picture of the car. If you finish uploading the picture of the car, you can see it's loading. Then you can now put the type of car, the car model number, the model, the color of the car, the car registration number, the type of car, is it petrol, is it fuel, whatever, the date of manufacturer, registration, date of registration. You can upload documents of the car to confirm that you are actually the owner of this car and all that. So this is for car registration. So we also have drivers registration, where they can register their driving license. You put your driving license number, put your driving license there. You pick, snap the driving license and pick it. Upload the front and the back, of the driving license. And it's uploading. So if you are done, then you save it. You can also choose to delete if you are not comfortable with the one you selected. You can select another one. Select another one. So you allow it to load. It's loading. It's loading. When you are done with this, then you can now save it. You can now save it. Then the same thing goes to the personal ID, where you can now put any of the government ID, either voter's card, driver license, voter's card, or national ID for personality confirmation to confirm your personality identity. The same thing goes here. So that is for the driver registration. So after that, then if they have order, this is where the order will show you the number of orders they have and all that. Now here you can see this button that is here, offline, meaning the driver is offline. That means he cannot accept orders. If you toggle this on, meaning you are now ready to start accepting orders. So order will be popping out for you. You can now be able to see an order to accept. But if you turn it off, it tells you that you will not be able to receive new requests when you are offline. Meaning if you are offline, you cannot receive a new request. But if you toggle it online, you can now receive new requests. This will help the management to know the people that are online and people that are offline in order not to send requests to the wrong person that is offline. So that is that for the driver. The driver can also do the withdrawal and all that, do all the process, adding banks and all that and all that. So that is what we have done. That is what we have done so far. So look forward to hear from you as you review it and get back to us. Thank you so much.